So, the West are still blaming Putin for the downed airliner MH17. This may well be the case. It may have been the separatists that are backed by Russia that done this, innit? But before I personally lay blame at anyone's door, I would like to see at least one shred of evidence. And the fact is, the only evidence the West and Washington have that Russia were responsible via the rebels is dubious social media posts and YouTube videos uploaded by who? The Ukrainian government. You can draw direct parallels with Assad and the chemical weapons attack. We were told by Washington and the West that it was Assad that was responsible and that there would be massive repercussions. And we were told that all the evidence suggests that this was the Assad regime. However, as the astute of you out there will know, and I say astute because this was never mentioned in the mainstream media, the UN declared that it was in fact the rebels in Syria that launched the chemical weapons attack, and not the Assad regime. Have a little think about just what Assad would have gained by killing people with chemical weapons, having been warned that if he did so, the West would bomb his country back to the Stone Age and more than likely kill Assad himself. Just like in Ukraine, what would Russia gain by shooting this airliner down, knowing that there would be a huge worldwide repercussions if they did so? But if you're Ukraine and you can get the West to blame Russia for shooting down this plane, then all of a sudden the whole world is on your side and huge pressure is coming to bear on Russia. We've now had award-winning former AP and Newsweek reporter Robert Parry being told by an intelligence source that the US is in possession of images which show men dressed in Ukrainian Army uniforms operating the Buk missile system which shot down MH17. If proven accurate, such information would completely demolish Washington and Kiev's already shaky narrative that Russian-backed separatist rebels were responsible for the attack, innit? So, in order to keep their Russia did it, innit story going, they're gonna have to come out and say that it was a Ukrainian defector that done it, innit? Can't you see they change whatever they have to continue their story? Not just in this case, but in almost everything they do. What was it Cameron said yesterday? Europe must hit Russia hard with sanctions, and this attack is the defining moment for Putin. This is deadly war talk from Cameron, who doesn't have a fucking shred of evidence that it was Russia that brought this plane down. Nothing at all. Not a little bit. Absolutely nothing. It would appear the only evidence available, according to Robert Parry, shows Ukrainian soldiers operating the Buk missile system. It's all propaganda, people. You live in a complete bubble, a complete illusion. The globalists, the establishment, call them what you will, they need a major war to distract us from what is coming and to blame the next financial collapse on it. This is why Cameron will tell the Houses of Parliament without a fucking shred of evidence that it was Russia that did it, innit? You may say the separatists stopped people getting to the bodies to hide the evidence. Well, look at it this way. If Ukraine did in fact shoot that airliner down, as award-winning former AP and Newsweek reporter Robert Parry says, then wouldn't they want to preserve the evidence to prevent the Ukrainians from destroying their evidence? All you have to do is think. All you have to do is keep an open mind and do not get sucked in to what you're told by David fucking Cameron or Barack Hussein Obama.